All right, you guys ready to do this?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Time for top.
I'm sorry. Can you actually give me just 1 second? I'm kind of hot.
Okay, same temperature.
I was
week,
too. I took my jacket off. I totally understand what he's going through.
Whenever you're ready. You motherfucking bitch.
Wait a second. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh my
what the fuck are you
God.
doing?
What do you mean?
Alex, what the fuck, man?
What are you talking about?
This is trash.
I was hot, so I took my extra clothes off.
What is this shirt,
and now-
dude?
Oh, this?
You paid money
Yeah.
for a fucking shirt that says, I like Impractical Jokers.
First off, I'm supporting artists. And second off, it doesn't say I like Impractical Jokers. It says I thumbs up Impractical Jokers. Because that's part of the challenges on the show. I don't know if...
Okay.
You should have just bought a fucking dunce cap. 2-day shipping from Amazon.
This
For
took
real.
2 weeks of shipping, and it was well worth it.
God damn it, Alex.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, sponsored by Lodge 26, motherfucker. As you can see with our merch.
Yeah.
So, okay, you may... All right. Yeah, okay, the paint didn't dry, so... I didn't read the directions on the fabric paint.
They didn't even fucking send us pre-made
Listen,
shirts. We have
no.
to make our own fucking shirts.
Yes, yeah, yep, okay. It's my fault. It's my fault. I didn't read the instructions. You have to wait 4 hours for the paint to dry. And I kind of didn't realize that.
We look like the gayest Mario fan club right now.
Dude, I think it's kind of sick looking. It's kind of got like a death metal vibe.
Hey, man, they sent us one size in every shirt. I'm going to say this now. I'm not a one size all fits kind of guy. I haven't worn an XL since I was in the 3rd grade, probably.
Yeah, but they gave Stanley one.
It doesn't fit him either.
That's true.
They fucked all of us.
I can't even fucking see because I'm laughing and like this is like I'm like breathing and this
Hey,
is like
man.
fogging up.
I mean, we can edit this if you want, Chris.
Yeah.
I understand
Yeah.
that's another thing for you to do. Yeah. I'm fucking done with this. I'm just done.
Name a worse sponsorship.
Chris,
Yeah, you guys are right.
we've gone too far.
Look at you.
Fuck.
You look like shit.
We all collectively look like shit.
Fuck this shit, dude. Super
Fucking
bullshit.
thank Christ.
Oh,
Done.
done. Got fucking paint everywhere.
Let me peel this shirt off.
I got fucking paint everywhere, dude. Get this off my dog.
Fucking shit.
Dude, are you All right, welcome to There Are Too Many Movies.
Yeah. End of year celebration.
End of the year show. Top shit of 2020. This is one of our favorite things to do. We do our top 5 list of 2020, the best shit we saw this year. We all have our individual lists.
Honestly, the episode I look forward to the most
The recapitation.
is during the year.
For sure.
Top shit. Here we go.
Josh getting some work done.
Top shit of 2020, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Do you guys do the zeros through the O's?
Sure.
Or the lines through the O's?
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Nice.
Top shit of 2020. Count it down. So how we doing this? Let's figure it out on the show.
All right. So, I went back and listened to it. This is what we do. Each of us, it can be 15 different movies we talk about. So we kind of have to burn through these.
Yeah, for sure.
At the most 15, at the very least 5.
Math.
We have to, each of us individually, go through our list. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is our intro. Top shit 2020, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is it.
There Are Too Many Movies. The only list that matters.
Top shit. And we say top shit because it's not just movies.
Yeah.
It's been a bad year, but it's been kind of a good year for movies for some of them. So we got the good year hat.
You've got the Goodyear hat.
I've got
to go with your Impractical Jokers,
Yeah.
which I'm for sure is on your fucking list.
the movie.
Son of a bitch.
It's
No.
in my honorable mentions. I'll give you that.
All right, spoiler, but that's why we're calling it top shit, because some of us, it isn't just movies. Some of us, it's fucking YouTube channels.
And shit.
and shit.
All right,
I
so
Great song.
I didn't even know we could put YouTube channels in our top 5. That would have changed everything, to be honest.
God damn it.
By the way, you better have enjoyed that song because it cost us $20.
Yeah. it actually
$20
did.
for that fucking song. Thank you, royalty-free music, for being a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assholes.
We also bought Beat It for $1,000.
That would take
If any
millions of dollars.
music sponsorship companies want to sponsor us, if music wants to sponsor,
Sponsored by Beethoven,
sponsored by music,
the dog.
we just can bypass all of.
Sponsored by music.
We get to play anything.
Hey guys,
we want.
listen to music
Hey,
wherever you want.
Our movie podcast is sponsored by music.
All right.
I want to get our movie podcast sponsored by movies.
So
Oh.
each of us individually, we do our lists, counting back from 5, obviously. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
And then we discuss the list in its entirety. Are we ready to go?
Sure.
Who wants to kick us off?
You.
I'll kick us off.
Well, do you not want to kick it off?
That's totally fine.
Okay. Go for it, dude.
My top 5, top shit of 2020. Are you motherfuckers ready to go? Should I do honorable mentions first?
No, after.
Nah,
After.
yeah.
Okay. Number 5, The Nest.
Ooh.
Did not see that.
Major
All right,
list.
Stan.
Wow.
You didn't see that?
No.
Hey man, we talked about it on the show.
The Nest. I don't
The
remember. I don't
Nest.
remember it at all.
We did a full hour-long episode. All right, let me get my dog. We did a full.
Stan is done. He's done with the couch today. We recorded 2 episodes. He's fucking
Yeah.
over it. He wants food.
Is that the one where she's got the horse and Hugh Grant?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not Hugh Grant.
Hugh.
Jude
Carey-
Law.
Drew Carey.
You fucker.
Stupid bitch.
The Nest. All right, let me fucking start my shit again.
So do you like the
Number
Nest?
5, The Nest. Number 4, The Devil All the Time.
Ooh.
Netflix OG. Number 3, and I've said this before, you guys are ready for it. Number 3, The Queen's Gambit.
Yep.
Fam, fam, fam. Number 2, Sound of Metal.
Yeah.
And number 1,
Can't imagine what this is gonna be.
who'd have guessed? Tenet.
Yeah. No one is surprised, but it's a good movie.
I was so hoping you threw a curveball and I said for number 1.
Number 1, The New Mutants. No, in all
Number
honesty,
1, Jingle All the Way. It came out in 1996, but go fuck yourself.
my list is what I want it to be.
Nice.
We had this conversation a minute ago, but I feel really good about it. Honorable mentions. Let me go through them real quick. Number 1, I got to say First
Does
Cow.
honorable mentions get some music?
I mean, I guess so.
It's another $20.
First Cow.
This sounds so much more ridiculous.
Fucking love First Cow.
Eh,
I loved The Boys Season 2,
fuck yeah.
Insecure Season 4,
Yeah.
and The Last Dance. Just shout out to
Ooh,
those fucking
nice.
Ooh,
things.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So, guys, what do you think? What do you think? The Nest, number 5.
Surprising it's on your list, to be honest.
I fucking love that movie.
It was good.
It was
but
good.
I didn't think it was a top 5. And I think there is, not to break this down psychologically, but there is a little bit of recency bias.
Yeah.
I think in all list making. Does that happen to you?
No.
Think? Like just because it was recent, it's kind of like fresh in your head. Like you forget stuff that's like January. You know.
I thoroughly looked into what I watched. this
You're like, I hear you and fuck you.
like
Hear you? I see you.
totally understandable, but dude, The Devil All the Time is on my list, and that was from way earlier.
True.
this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I feel like I did a really good job. I did a good job.
Yeah. Imagine you personally like your own list and you feel like you did a good job.
But no, like going back and like delving into what I did watch this year, going through my queue, going through all that shit, listening to past episodes to be like, okay, what did I really like about this thing or that thing? The Nest was like one of those where tonally and they hit me on the right day. It
Yeah.
was perfect for the mood that I was in that day.
I
And
feel
it
you.
was absolutely fucking beautiful to watch.
Definitely a really good underrated movie, I think.
Number 4 being The Devil All the Time. Performances, dude.
Amazing.
Tom Holland fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson was fucking amazing as like that character.
Yep.
Across the board, dude. And it was, to me, it surprised me how good it was because I wasn't expecting a whole lot.
Totally.
Yeah.
Just like a Netflix original. Tom Holland kind of looks like an old timey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Coen Brothers vibes. like,
Yeah.
British guys doing southern accents.
Yeah.
Yeah, Southern accents. I kind of had it pegged in one hole, and it fucking pegged me in another hole.
Nice.
When we watched this movie, man.
Love getting pegged by movies.
Seriously, Devil All the Time was one of my favorite films of this year, clearly.
It's good.
Queen's Gambit, I've talked about it at length.
It's great.
I fucking loved it.
Single-handedly increased the sales of
Chessboards
by 600%.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Big time.
Fucking big time.
And maybe a little recency bias with Sound of Metal, but it was seriously
it was really
great.
good.
performances, cinematography, everything, dude.
Yeah.
Like that hit me too on a
Yeah.
perfect day.
Yeah.
That's just a terrific film. I think I could watch that
It's tough it's one of those movies that I love so much, but it's tough to rewatch because it
Yeah.
kind of fucks. It's really good emotionally. Like it tugged my heartstrings, so it's kind of painful to watch. Like just because it was like just a good movie.
Yeah.
I would watch it with somebody if they've never seen it again.
Yeah.
Or if they haven't seen it, I'd watch it again. But it's one of those movies that's like kind of tough to watch. It was like so good I wouldn't revisit it.
Yeah.
Right.
That for me was like Interstellar. I saw Interstellar in theaters and it like fucked me up on so many levels. Like with
The execution of it.
the existentialism of time, first
Yep.
of all, it blew my fucking mind, where it's just like, oh, that fucking is tragic.
Yeah.
And then also dad vibes, just like
For sure.
just dad things.
Family.
So, family. I was like, that's heart-wrenching.
Yep.
That movie, I couldn't watch it for years after I first saw it because it was just so
It's an experience.
Yeah.
And which is what a great segue into my number one film of the year, Tenet.
Interstellar.
Dude, like going to the movies again this year, obviously that's going to be like the one movie I think about when I think about 2020 and like in the way that we experienced it. Like we went to the right theater.
Yeah.
We, saw it amongst friends, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small group.
The triumphant return to the theater.
Yeah.
We got Christopher Nolan's permission to go out in public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The sound
Yeah.
of Tenet, the experience.
So glad we got to get it in the theater.
I have my gripes with it. It's not my favorite Christopher Nolan movie.
Agreed.
But it is my favorite movie of this year. This
100%.
shitty, fucking terrible year. This is what I think of like when I think of like, okay, this is what being back at the movies feels like.
Mm-hmm.
That was the experience I'll think back to. I fucking love Tenet because of that.
Yeah.
And, obviously, I'm just going to love everything about it. The experience of that
Yeah.
movie was better than the execution of that movie, if that makes sense.
I understand, yeah. Like it's another one of his space time fuck with your head type of things. So like
Yeah.
it's like quintessential Christopher Nolan. But I mean, it was a spectacle. It's the return of movies,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And not only was it that a part of it, it was a good movie.
It was
the
a big
acting was
budget,
great.
like-
the score was amazing. Fucking, 2020 was filled with some bullshit. Fucking Corona, the presidential shit, a lot of tragic shit going down this year. But at least we got that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
At least
And
we
then
got that.
for an action movie of that scale to be led by John David Washington, just a black action movie star, like
Fuck
that was
yeah.
fucking awesome.
He's
Like,
awesome.
He was fucking amazing, and it's like that diversity that you fucking need, man.
Yeah.
Like we need
Not just
that.
a supporting role.
Yeah.
No, he's the fucking main guy, and he doesn't have a name. That's how fucking cool that motherfucker
Yeah.
is.
And-
He's the protagonist.
Yeah.
So sick.
Dude, rewatching it last night, it solidifies in my mind just how fucking cool he is
Yes.
as a
Yeah.
character. He's
So fucking
It's the best Bond movie in years.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amen, brother. And purpose. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, that soundtrack. You ever just like fuck around and throw that on in your car and drive to work backwards?
Backwards.
Just fucking
Just invert
You know
yourself.
what? Just cinephile things. Like you turn on fucking Tenet and just fucking just going down the street. People are like, what the fuck?
You actually have like a gas mask.
Yeah.
Throw on a mask. Fucking. Like, 2020 finale is gonna get fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You have no fucking idea.
Backwards, everybody. Dude, even whenever they were starting to shoot that movie, I knew I was gonna fucking love it.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
like
when
when
you
it was
sent that
leaking.
shot-
Yeah, when it was
Oh my
leaking
God.
from on set stuff, like entire highways driving backwards.
Yeah.
You're just like, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Christopher Nolan, huh?
What are you doing,
Yeah.
dude?
What you doing, C. Nolies?
It's like, figure it out. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
It would be a crime for me to not have that in my top 5.
Totally.
Like
For sure.
Even though I have gripes with it, it's still one of my favorite experiences this year by far.
Totally.
So that's my fucking list. I purposefully left out a movie that I would have liked to have put on this list, but I feel like it's going to be in all 3 of our top 5.
I already know what you're talking about.
So I kind of left it out to let you guys kind of expound on it. Because
That's so nice of you. Thanks for letting us have that moment.
all right,
Appreciate it.
I'm just saying.
You done with your perfect list?
Yep.
Did you get your honorable mentions?
Stomping all over it. First Cow. I fucking love First Cow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not a top 5, but I really liked it. Just based on principle, I couldn't have it in my top 5 because the ending I didn't like very much. But
It's in principle.
on principle,
Offended me.
but it was a good movie. I liked it. I know Chris wasn't a fan.
Fine. It was fine. It was just not great.
And as far as TV goes, like I think max I'll have one TV show on my list ever. But Boys season 2,
Yeah, man.
fuck.
It's so good.
Yeah.
What they do with like practical effects,
Oh, so
digital
good.
effects.
I don't think we need to go through each honorable mention. Let's like.
No. Yeah, I'm practically done. And of course, Last Dance. Insecure. I saw Insecure for the first time this year. Fucking amazing
Insecure.
show.
What's that?
So,
That's
TV
that-
show on Netflix?
No, it's on HBO with Issa Rae.
Oh, there we go. She's awesome.
She's fucking amazing. That show is the best.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Okay. Haven't heard of it, but
Who's ready? Top shit.
top shit.
I'll
Go
go next.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alex.
Let me pull out my list.
Great. I can't wait for this shit.
All right. Prepare for the true top list.
Pure yeah.
Fuck. All right, number 5. Number 5, I'm thinking of ending things.
Whoa.
This is it's a good movie. I liked it.
I wish I had a boo button.
Yeah.
It's surreal shit. I thought it was well acted, well written.
We'll
good.
get to it, we'll get to it.
Okay. So I'm thinking of ending things. Number 5. Number 4, Sound of Metal.
Yep.
Number 3, First Cow. Number 2, Possessor. Number 1, Tenet.
Nice.
That's a solid fucking list, though.
solid list. I mean, you know.
I'm
okay.
thinking of ending things as a little high for me.
Yeah.
But you
I'm
did like
just-
it a lot.
I did.
I'm just so glad there wasn't something egregiously offensive in
Oh, I
there.
forgot. Impractical Jokers, the movie.
Oh, fuck. bitch. It's the 0.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch.
All right, Wilson, let's talk about it.
So I'm thinking of ending things. This I see you two didn't like it as much.
Not a fan.
No.
I liked it. I had the
was
same
fine.
I had the same sort of feeling I had at the end of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which is sort of like I just
Kaufman.
experienced. Yeah, I just experienced an onslaught of like written emotion translated to a movie, and it landed. It was fucking good. I loved it.
Okay.
The surrealism spoke to me.
And it kind of keeps you gussing.
It really does.
That's the part that I really did like about that movie is that it was so kind
It's
of
a mystery.
nebulous and like it didn't have a chronological like it just had so much shit that kind of threw you for a loop. Even though I didn't like it, I can respect like what it did.
Yeah, it wasn't like a typical hero's journey type thing.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, it's about a fucking like mentally
A dying guy.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
mentally fucked dying old janitor, fucking loser.
Dumb movie title.
Mentally fucked.
Mentally old, fuck, dumb janitor bitch.
So what's wrong, Doc? What do I got? Well, you're mentally fucked.
Mentally fucked sad janitor.
That's how they in like the Nick. That's how they diagnose things. Like, you just seem fucked. Here's some cocaine.
Yeah. Well,
Shit's fucked.
back
John-
then, when the medical terms were literally like, well, your son's a moron.
Yeah.
Right.
He's an imbecile.
Yeah.
Diagnosed moron. Imagine.
Yeah.
You're a
Hanging-
fucking mongoloid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Fucking terrible.
So, anyways, what else you got?
Number 4, Sound of Metal.
Yeah.
It's a little low on your list, man.
You think so?
I think so, but I respect the fuck out of it.
I mean, I loved it. It made the top 5, which means I loved it nevertheless.
Yeah.
So it's about a metal musician that goes through some shit. We all love it.
Played
spoke
right
to
into
us.
our sensibilities. I feel
Exactly.
like, with the show. It's that indie vibe.
Yeah.
That A24 vibe.
Yeah. And the thing about it was, like, going into it, I thought it would be about a metal musician and metal music in general. And then the whole movie is borderline silent, and it's
Yeah.
just totally pulls the rug out from under you. It's real good.
For sure.
Yeah. The metal is only the first 20 minutes or
Yeah.
so, which is
Yeah, it's
super
the
awesome.
dressing on it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
It's the kind of like it's the art direction of it, but like obviously none of the sound design.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think some of that plays into the fact that it's called The Sound of Metal. You think it's going to be more prominent, but
Yeah.
it's more of a play on words because of
Yeah.
the thing he got the metal thing on his head.
And that being, I really like the alternate title for it, Metalhead. That you.
Oh, that would've been
That
better.
would have been awesome.
That would've
I
been-
agree.
yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
And-
but I think they had to have sound in there because otherwise people would think it's just
a Metalhead movie.
it's just like
Yeah.
fucking the dirt again. Is
Exactly.
what people would think.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah,
Good Dirt.
great movie. Number 3, First Cow.
Yeah.
This was just a
I fuck
fucking.
with you. I fuck with you
This
on
was
that.
just a chill vibe movie that I loved.
There's a lot of room on my list. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like, there's voids where you guys have things on your list where I just don't, if you know what I'm saying.
Totally.
All right.
Yeah.
I got openings, for good stuff.
Like Impractical. I got you.
Fuck you.
Number 2, Possessor.
Fuck yeah. Fucking love that.
You're like, I
movie.
agree with you finally.
Yep.
That was the one that
I'm
I
back in it.
Yeah.
Back in it.
I purposely left that one off my list.
I knew that's
I was
what you were talking about. Yeah.
I know it's going to show up on both of yours.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want
Yeah.
to. I don't want to be. I don't know. I just didn't want to have that fucking. I don't know. Go ahead.
Just exactly what we talked about already. A fucking
amazing.
excellent movie with excellent. What is it that it has in there, Chris?
Oh, are you referring to the set design and like the practical effects?
Not
in it?
man.
entirely.
No.
Are you referring
The way
to
it's-
the direction of the acting and the the acting choices?
Come on, get there.
Are you referring?
You're almost there.
Are you?
Get to it.
I don't know what you're referring
Get to it.
Chris,
You know
get to the fucking
what-
point, man.
All right. Are you referring to the final? The script? Are you referring to the?
Jesus.
This is what?
The.
You know.
How do you not know at this point? How do you genuinely not know?
Oh, the visual language.
yeah!
Final kick of 2020, motherfuckers. I think I just pulled something in my leg.
I thought you broke your laptop for a second. Straight up.
Anyways, moving right along. Moving right along. It had a good visual language. I agree.
visual language.
I agree with what
Yes.
you said about the visual language.
Thank you. Yeah, and on top of that, it was a fascinating sci-fi concept told
Yes.
in a truncated story that had all.
So much detail.
It was all encapsulated perfectly. It was nice. Good
Yeah.
movie. Number 1, obviously, Tenet. For the reasons we've said. The
Let's
best,
say him again. I'm just kidding.
What?
I was
Nice.
saying let's say him again because we already said him.
And I'm glad you rewatched it. Did you rewatch it last night because you wanted to kind of put where it was going to go on your list?
Yeah. And also, I wanted to get the actual experience of watching Tenet at home, which is with subtitles.
Yes.
And not having everything blocked by weird speaker mixes. That are
Yeah,
fucked
that's a
up.
bad mix. Bad mix on that movie.
It is a bad mix. That's my gripe with it. That's my
For sure.
That's
It's a bad
the one
mix.
thing that I didn't
Yeah.
like about it.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. Honorable mentions.
No.
All right. My top 5 list of 2020. The only list. The perfect list. The best list.
He said it. He
The
said it.
list that does not have things like YouTube or prank shows.
My list didn't have those, but.
Cinephiles. Rejoice.
And pedophiles.
The list that. Pump the brakes. Leave it.
All right.
Pumped. I'm going to give you the best recommendations for 2020. Number 5, The Boys Season 2.
Yeah.
It has not been mentioned on this show yet. I think it's a really obscure and good show. Flew under the radar. Not a lot of people are into it. It's just, it's kind of the anti-hero.
Hey, man, go through the
of-
list.
Good.
Okay, so number 4, Sound of Metal, another movie that no one's talked about on this show or
Correct.
knows about, or that it's just a good movie
Mm-hmm.
that only cinephiles like me would have heard of. Number 3, Possessor. Yet
Whoa.
another obscure reference.
It's actually lower
from
than
your
I thought
boy,
it would
Chris.
be.
That's
Yeah.
lower than I thought it would be on his list as well.
Buckle the fuck up. Number 3 was Possessor.
Yeah.
Loved it. Oh yeah, I gotta go through. Okay, so number 2, Tenet.
Nice.
Nice.
You may have noticed that it's not number 1 on my list.
I did notice.
Chris?
My number 1 movie, top shit of 2020. Devs, motherfuckers.
Ooh.
Devs.
Forgot.
Devs. A show that you guys probably still haven't checked out.
No.
I thought we were doing
You
top
know,
5 movies, but my
President Barack Obama.
Top shit of 2020.
Good point.
President Barack Obama did tweet out his best of 2020, and Devs was on there, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check that out.
I love that we're still calling him President Barack Obama.
That's what you do for every president.
Do we?
Yeah,
My bad.
just him, because everybody's like, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
But no, I mean, president's got good taste, me.
Oh,
44.
You mentioned it on the show?
It's me and 44. We both have.
I don't even remember. I remember when
You mentioned it on this show.
I mean,
I remember when I had the big brain cap and I brought it up on the show.
Yeah.
You know, because
yeah.
I brought it up, and then
Yes.
so you got it from me probably.
So you took Alex's recommendation and then you watched it?
Yeah.
Chris, right?
So Barack Obama and me both love devs.
Is Obama ever gonna announce his last name? By the way,
Devs is great. That's my number one thing of this year. Top shit. Alex, what's his name?
Garland.
Garland, my number one.
Your favorite.
My favorite
Yeah.
thing of 2020. I know exactly what is. He did it. He wrote and directed it. But in all seriousness, writer director of Ex Machina, writer
Right.
of Sunshine, which is. Didn't he do? Didn't he write?
the one with Natalie Portman.
Yeah, what's it called?
Can't remember. Fuck.
Not a rival.
He goes. She goes into like a different realm.
Yeah, it's not a rival.
Oh, fuck.
I think it
just
is a
lost
rival.
No.
Isn't it? Fuck. What's
That's
it
the one
called?
with Amy Adams. You're talking about
Oh,
Annihilation?
yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
There we go.
He wrote that. So he had an FX show called Devs, and I couldn't shut the fuck up about it all year. It was my
Yeah.
favorite fucking thing. It had psychological aspects of it. It was shot so brilliantly and
Yeah.
interesting. Like the visual language, the visual language of that fucking show was amazing. It was like modern, digital, techie in a weird way. Like they played into like all these vibes
And
of like.
sometimes it even made you fill in the blanks in your own head because it would show like sort of incomplete things, like when it showed like Joan of Arc burning or something like that,
Right.
and you had to be like, oh, that's Jesus, that's Joan of Arc,
Yeah.
that's Gandhi,
Yeah,
like
spoilers.
shit like well,
But
Yeah, I'm
the
like,
premise,
what the fuck?
the premise of that show is just unbelievable. Like I love the futuristic. It's almost Black Mirror-ish. That plays into all my sensibilities of futurism meets sort of like
Nihilism and
nihilism, yeah, and like dystopian sort of like vibes and like
Right.
also psychological and morality vibes. Like
Yes.
it played into all of my sensibilities.
you're so fucking dark, bro.
Dude, I'm so smart.
Edge.
You're Dark Lord edgy shit.
have you
guys
played
know-
Jack 2 on PS2? Because you would love it.
Do you guys know
You put up the same vibe as Jamie from Jingle All the Way, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Darth Vader vibes.
for sure. That's me in a nutshell.
Vader vibes.
But yeah, I just like really good things and really smart things, and I just have a lot of wrinkles in my brain. So
Totally.
I
Yo,
like,
dude, your brain is extra wrinkly.
dude. It looks like a.
It's cavernous, bro.
dude. It looks like a fucking.
Your brain is cavernous.
It's like
bro.
a rooster's chin.
Yeah, it looks like a topographical map of the Grand Canyon. It's just.
Dude, it
wrinkles.
looks like the surface of the Sahara Desert, bro.
Fuck yeah, it's like a really suffocated, dehydrated grape. Not in by
So
size.
a raisin?
Not quite a raisin.
Yeah, just not quite a raisin, but a
On its
dehydrated-
way there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways,
That only
Devs-
comes with age.
Yeah. Can't recommend Devs enough. It was my favorite thing ever. Basically.
Dude, I am legitimately surprised that Possessor is not number one because you fucking
I loved it.
and
Yeah.
and like I was 1,000% sure Possessor would be even above Tenet for you.
It was for a little while, but I really had to think about all the aspects we talked about earlier. Not just the art of the movie, but it was the spectacle of it.
Yeah.
The scale.
state of movies at the time.
dude,
that-
that and then like also what Christopher Nolan gets away with.
Yes.
Where it's like I'm gonna do a movie that no one will understand,
Yeah.
and you're gonna give me $200 million to do it.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna
And
crash
And the
a plane.
studio's like, okay, here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then jerk his dick off for him while
Yeah,
they do it.
Exactly. And they're like, when can we release this movie? And he's like, when I say so. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, whatever you want, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, so you want the budget to blow a building up and then put it back together?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Figure it out.
Practically. I don't do CG.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That scene is why it's the number one movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
for me.
It's
Yeah.
just this, like, I looked at the two
that
movies.
shot, the fucking building exploding and then putting itself back together and then exploding again.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
I remember, yeah. The first time you see that, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Audible. Like from the last 20 minutes of the movie, everyone in the theater is just like grunting like cavemen because they don't understand it. They're just, like, "Ah!" They're just angry at it. They're just angry at the weird movie film that you
Yeah.
don't understand.
They're like, the train looked like it was gonna hit me. I couldn't.
Yeah, they're like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah." That was, I had to look at that, and that's what bumped Possessor for me a little bit, because it was number 2. And what happened was I just looked at all the aspects and how hard it was to pull that movie off.
Yeah.
Like, first from writing it to shooting it,
Backwards
Dude,
fight
writing it.
scenes.
Yeah.
all of those aspects, to me, I was like, okay, well, that deserves a little higher slot than Possessor, which, while a great artsy, well executed, well art directed, brilliant movie, like from start to finish, I loved. It wasn't the scale and difficult to pull off. And
Totally.
It
Yeah.
didn't have as many aspects as Tenet. But Dev's got the top one just simply because, first of all, it's like 8 episodes or 10 episodes, so it's like a really long. To me, it and I watched it week by week, so it was like it took up like
You
a
were
month, 2
anticipating
months.
every episode.
It was like 2 months, and not
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like oh, I saw Tenet and it was cool. It was like, oh, I was theorizing, I was deep
Totally.
diving on Reddit, I was doing all those
I was about
things.
to say you went to the subreddit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
fucking, like,
and all that shit. So it was just an experience, and it was still on not on the same level of Tenet, but on a similar level of execution, where there was difficult aspects of the filming and the interesting things they did, and the psychological mind fuck aspect also was in Devs, and so that it got bumped up for me. And plus,
Totally.
what's his name? Ron Swanson. That's just
Nick Offerman.
Nick
Nick
Offerman
Offerman,
was
fuck yeah.
fantastic in it. So was the main girl was pretty good. Not as good as the other people, but
Yeah.
I just liked that universe a lot. Because it was like almost I liked stuff that's like
It's near future.
near future. You can see it potentially happening, stuff like that. So, anyways, that's our honorable mentions. Queen's Gambit, another
Fuck
really
yeah.
unique show that nobody's talked about on this.
True.
Or maybe not many people have heard of. So it's about checkers.
Yes.
And this girl
Chinese checkers.
this girl gets really good at checkers and checkers strategy, and she starts like seeing it on the ceiling, and like it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Eric Andre. So
Oh.
so I have to mention his comedy, his absurdism, his interviews. It's the only prank humor I like.
Yeah.
Because it's just the absurdism. It's like, okay, the most recent season came out this year, and it was each episode dying laughing, like trying to catch my breath type of laughing. So check that shit out. Check all of Eric Andre out. If you don't fuck with Eric Andre, I don't fuck with you. Another movie, Social Dilemma. This one fucked me up, and I'll just leave it at that.
yeah.
Check that movie out. It made me throw my phone in the ocean for a week. Devil All the Time, one of my
Fuck yeah.
one of my honorable mentions. Yet another obscure movie. So Extraction is actually on my honorable
Fuck
mentions.
yeah.
Ooh.
I was really close to talking about
That
that one.
movie,
Fuck yeah.
while it is a blockbuster, fucking shoot 'em up, summer fun, top-down action movie, it's well executed. It's
Nails
a lot of
it.
fun. It's
Yeah.
like a Netflix John Wick. I appreciated
Yeah.
it. It was great. The Assistant.
Top tier action.
Yeah. The Assistant, another honorable mention, is about Harvey Weinstein sort of situation in Hollywood, but told from a good perspective. I like that. Palm Springs, I like that a lot.
Oh yeah.
The
Really
Andy
good.
Samberg, I like, sci-fi
Yeah.
and then some comedy thrown in, my sensibilities. And my final honorable mention of 2020 is a movie called Scare Me by Josh Rubin.
Yeah. On
It's-
Shudder.
On Shudder, correct. It's a really it's in the same vein of like Cabin in the Woods, where it's a horror movie but it's making fun of horror. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Check that movie out called Scare Me. It's on Shudder. And that is the honorable mentions of the only one you need, the only one you wanted, the one you tune in for.
Nice.
Cinephile vibes.
He's the boy. All right, boys.
So we're done now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm done. So we're done.
So you're
right?
done?
Yeah. So
What if I
I
had a-
said my list? So
What if I
we're-
had a business idea?
final business idea of 2020?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Hold on. Should I give you some music? I don't fucking know. Do we have fucking music anymore
Just give me
for this?
fucking ring ding dong or some shit. All right.
What?
No,
All
that's
right.
not good.
That's not it.
There we
you
go. All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Should we do the budget for 2020 movies?
Tenet plus whatever
Hey,
else.
Alexa, how much did movies cost in 2020?
Here's what I found for you.
Here's something I found on the web.
Let's do it.
According to Forbes.com, with AMC Stubbs A-List, moviegoers can see 3 movies per week in
Great.
premium IMAX and 3D formats.
Hey Alexa,
for
what's a
$20.
fucking movie theater? Dummy. Guess you didn't
Here's
get that.
something I found on the
Hey,
web.
here's something I found on the web.
According to
hey
Forbes.com.
Alexa, did you find this on the web? The whole fucking theater industry shut down. Why don't you find that on the web, you dumb bitch? Anyways.
So my business ideas are,
Chris actually told us one time, like, hey, we should take it easy on Alexa.
dude, have you ever heard of Rocco's Basilisk?
Nope.
It's like a psychological experiment thing. So basically, if in the
some obscure
okay,
YouTube
listen.
shit.
Okay. So in the future, if ever an AI were to get powerful enough to like improve upon itself and eventually do the like Terminator, Skynet world takeover type thing.
We're already there.
Right. So basically the fact that we've acted the way we've acted towards Alexa means that the second that happens, it would kill us immediately.
Yeah.
And because we're not already facilitating its like dominance of the world up to this point, so we're not already working for it.
We're not subservient to it.
Yeah.
What's it
so-
called?
Rocco's Basilisk.
So there's gonna be an obscure fans like on TikTok, like when we post a clip, there's gonna be like the Delta Pressure Gang
Yeah.
and like
Oh.
the Rocco's Basilisk
You're like,
game.
actually, what it really means is
The death penalty gang, the
Yeah.
fucking Delta Pressure
Delta
gang.
Pressure Gang.
We ruffled some feathers this year,
Yeah.
guys.
Ruffling feathers is what we do on Too Many Movies. There
Feather
are too
Ruffle
many movies.
Gang.
So what's your business idea?
All right, so the first one is a Hooters style smoked chicken restaurant called Cock Smokers. The second one, so this is a TV show. Is a TV show on TNT. It's a lawyer that's also a pastor. It's called Cross Examination. Pretty simple. I've got Poor Unfortunate Souls as used water shoes for when you go to the beach. I've got eBay of Pigs, which is just like a chill official place to sell like nuclear material and stuff like that. A sequel to the L Word called the N Word. I've got a karaoke bakery called I Did It All for the Cookie, What the Cookie, What the Cookie.
That's the whole deal.
Yes.
It's like on a whole name, the
Yeah.
banner.
And the NBA Shitout. So this is like the NBA Shootout, except they go to like they're gonna shoot, and then whoever shits the most wins.
I'd watch all of these, to
Yeah.
be honest with you.
And then I've got a House and a Full House crossover. I just think that would be really good. Like Gregory House, MD. You know, he's like, hey, Lisa, you have spina bifida. Whatever's funny on Full House.
you know, funny diseases.
You know, funny stuff like that. Yeah, that's about it. I also have some advice.
Okay. Yeah, let's get it out there.
Just
Fuck
have
it,
some
go for it.
advice.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Before you toast your significant other, drizzle some olive oil on them for a nice crispy edge. And then my New Year's resolution is to put 6 Sharpies in my ass, increasing the number by 4.
Oh,
Fuck.
all right. Thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. That's it for this year.
Give you a little something extra to end the year.
fucking
Go watch Tenet and go watch.
go watch Devs.
Tenet, Devs, Possessor are your top 3.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's what
Queen's Gambit is pretty good.
honorable mention. Sound
Wilson, you never watched that, did you?
I did not watch it.
Hey man, check it out.
We will see you next year, 2021, with probably a new sponsor and maybe a new co-host.
Also, shouts to our newest sponsor. Never mind.
Not yet. B.
B.